that we took last time over here, and we have Holstein on his last legs. Holstein, this battle will be remembered as Holstein's last hurrah. So we've regrouped our soldiers up to 206, ton of knights, some new, or to 208. Forgive me, 208. We haven't really messed with these new places that we grabbed over here. We just set up the trader. He's doing his route, so that way they stay supplied and they don't get mad at us. So we'll move up into here. We'll take his last stand.
What exactly are you offering me?
Can attack
want
him
in exchange?
He doesn't feel like attacking, and she probably doesn't feel like doing anything either.
An
Probably
offer?
because he's not
What
a
could it
threat
be?
anymore. He only owns what, 5? Let's see. See how many he has left. He has 17 castles left somehow. Holy shit! Where are the last 17? I only see like 5, 10, 11 here. He owns how many? 17? That's some horse shit. 17. He must own some over here, I guess. Up into that region. But since they don't feel like attacking, we'll just start to take him ourselves. And we'll wave the banner of rewards, I guess. He's gonna have his whole soldiers here. Some of these dudes will fall off, some of these dudes will die, but that'll pretty much be his last stand. I think that was probably just about all of his soldiers. So we're down to 17,000, which is like 3,000 off of how many we start with. And let's see, he's down to 2,500. That is terrible. So we'll resupply the main. Not exactly sure how many like full, yeah, wasn't sure how many full like garrisons we lost, but it was only about 10 or 15 out of taking out, I think he had 9 or 10,000 soldiers. We took about 80% of his forces out, and with that, pretty much all of his
this is going to hurt.
All of his resistance, pretty much. We'll build some more guys here. We lost a few bit more taking that siege. About a half a dozen. And Munich, which we were planning on taking a long time ago, ends up falling in our lap. With pretty much no resistance. As is this whole countryside pretty much for us. Haven't really run into too much problems taking this.
Out of the way!
Take Maddenburg up here. Take a little bit of these hills, and they just flee because they don't really have any will, and they moved all the way back to Worms, which we'll take in a minute anyway. Worms is probably not how you say that. Then we'll progress over here, which was going to happen anyway, but they moved some of their soldiers off of it for whatever reason. Take some more established places I don't really want to try and build back up with nobody to back them up, you know, in case those don't actually go where they're supposed to. Let's see, there's about 5 extra soldiers available.
Nobody's going to stop us.
Which don't really hurt. Putting them in the fold. Let's see which one of these places builds wood actually. Wood, these places down here build wood. So we'll build the traders for these real quick, getting the cards. 49 for one, 50 for the other. Then we'll be able to set him up there and have some overlap. I always like when there's a little bit of overlaps, that way some of them, if there's one that doesn't get exactly what they need, you know, the other one will overlap and they'll eventually get what they need. So that one has 49, this one will have 50. And this will actually help carry a bit more of the weight for our soldiers, how much supplies they actually use.
We're coming!
Worms will be our next one. I figured they might have reinforced this a little bit, no, but they didn't. And she's reinforcing this over here. Let's see if we can get her to
what could it
fuck with anybody. See if we can get our ally to fuck with anybody.
What exactly are you offering?
At this point is him trying to take
what do you want in exchange?
von Holstein's capital, because that would just steal our bounty. Ooh, look, and now we've unlocked a new commander. Let the enemy come, he shall regret it bitterly. Increases the fighting power of friendly troops, and that gives us the title of Duke of Franconia. He conceded the title. I don't quite think that's how that works, but that'll bring our soldier cap up to 209. Then you're at 210. We haven't really lost any soldiers out of this.
And now it begins!
Great in points, we've lost about a couple dozen units, but when you're talking about numbers in the 200s, it doesn't make a whole lot of effect. Now our ally, well, not our ally, someone we were neutral with, she's bringing her soldiers up into here, and we're just gonna push him back pretty rapidly into this little corner. And he's really not even putting up resistance. She's fighting him as well. That's funny.
An offer.
She's just trying to move guys up into here, and she's ending up kind of messing with him a little. And there's a few soldiers here, but nothing. I'm not even sure we got into the actual battle with them. Let's see what she wants. She wants something, probably to degrade my alliance with Andre, but that's not gonna happen. He's kind of my main. He's my main hoe. We'll make some more here. Make some more here. And that'll be that. And then for the final bit of this rally, I like how we're invading and taking over more places, and somehow we're coming out soldier net positive. Just goes to show how powerful this army really is. Holy shit, they besieged that shit really quick. Harlem!
And now
after that one, we're a little bit weaker than we were going in, but not gonna really matter when he can't even muster the force to meet us in any field of battle, let alone with these soldiers. Von Holstein down to 9 castles. Oh, that probably unlocks this. Oh, which region did it unlock? Probably just for taking this region here. We're about to unlock that extra troop. Commander no less, which boosts our army even greater. Oh, yeah, he's definitely got some stuff coming in from up over there. Which doesn't really matter when his capital's down over here, and they got some soldiers that are just trying to flee desperately because they don't have what it takes to even withstand being over here because they have no morale. They have to just flee back further into an area where they can actually get resupplied. At this point, I own pretty much all of his shit. We'll go back down to like
out of the way.
Or something. I own pretty much all of his places, but except for the back ones. Let's see. There's the only one really that I needed to take. Lastly, I mean, I didn't have to take it. I've kind of just taken it as a consolation. But he has 6 others that don't surround his capital. Which was not a good idea. Probably would want to have moved some of your stuff up here a little bit further before putting your capital there, but that's just me. And he's actually finally doing what we told him to do a long fucking time ago by taking Hildesheim over here. I'm not even sure he has the forces to really hold that, but 10% of a siege is better than 0. I don't really feel like getting to war with her over something as small as that. We could take that back easily once we actually want to commit to going to war with her. Plus, it's in an area where she has no trade, and we don't even really need to mess with that. I don't think he'll be able to capture and hold that. I don't know why she's really fighting as hard as she is for it. Probably just because it's her one foothold in this region. And he's actually going to come over here for whatever reason. I don't know if he's fighting her or him. They're probably all fighting at this point. But yeah, he's definitely not going to be able to siege that. Without my help, at least, at this point. And we have pretty much direct access. Of course, I gotta take control.
I don't. What?
We have pretty much direct access, and he doesn't even want to attack anybody. Let's
Good.
what should we do here? The place is pretty much full on cards. Those 2 are pretty much full, so we'll be able to move those up over here. What we should do...
Think you have something to offer me?
...is get him to degrade his alliance with... Yeah, degrade.
Are you dense, or are you just being impudent?
Ooh, those are harsh words, buddy. You should fucking calm down. We can get him to attack somebody. We can get him to attack...
Think you have something to offer me?
Yeah, you might as well attack Cayenne. Let's see... 4 million? That's probably...
Think you have something
That's probably generous for you, considering 5 million's about half as many castles you got. There's no way you got that much inflow, even with your amount of trade with Andre, seeing as, or not Andre, von Holstein, seeing as how he's your only ally, and he's kind of, well, for all intents and purposes, he's fucking dead. At any point now, if I wasn't so nice to him, I could just cut his face off. And get this one to 49 cards. And we'll see if we can't take him over diplomatically. Seeing as how I'm the diplomatic kind of man. Might as well pause this. We'll let's see how many are up in here. 3, 6, 9, 12. We'll pretty much have all of these up here. Start over here. I tried to get Andre to take some of these for the longest amount of times. He just wasn't up to the task, but that's alright. We'll gladly claim them ourselves.
The route is ready.
And we'll have some guys come over here and fix these shitty ass roads that he builds. That's probably why he's on the verge of death, because his fucking empire maintenance is god awful. How can you call yourself an emperor? Shitty ass roads like this on your fucking resume. Don't mind my 3 bad roads.
Let's get to work.
see if we got anything else to improve over in this area. Not really, unless we want to help her out. Which we might as well do because we're gonna own this shit one day eventually.
Time to upgrade.
So that'll give us a good reason to scout up into there. Let's see, we're back at the 209,
Nobody's
so we'll be
going
able
to
to
stop
attack
us.
as soon as we feel like it. I kind of want to work. Hey, who's getting plundered? Fucking pirates. There's also pirates down there. Also, I kind of want to work my way up into there, see what's up there. And at this point, pretty much our only nemesis is this lady over here.
Perhaps you could help me with this.
Maria Gonzalez. It's pretty much our only nemesis at this point, seeing as how we could crush Andre. No question, we could crush him. It would be super easy just to move up into this side here. Take his capital, I mean. It's out of the question that we could crush him, I mean, obviously. But, we'll try to do it diplomatically with him in the next episode. But at this point, that'll do it for this episode, guys. Like the video, sub, leave a bunch of comments. Thanks for all the support. Love seeing my channel grow. Love to see more people click and like the video. Like to see more subs, do all that great stuff. More fan interaction is what I really want to see. I want to see that all the comments go up. I want stuff to respond to. I want to see you guys, you know, continue to grow, continue to influence my series, influence my life, influence my content. I want to see all that great stuff. So if you guys can make that happen, that'd be awesome.